maybe.
Yeah.
What if I put my jacket there, would it work?
It might be on the shot, is about the only thing.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say might, but it definitely will be. Yeah, you gotta be, yep.
It's got to be in the way, isn't it?
Straight in the shot. If I go that way at all.
No, go then. No.
Right, so, can you just grab your headset for me?
Yep. Hearing aids. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good afternoon, everyone. 1, 2, 1, 2. All good? Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon from Lightwood Park. Testing 1, 2 from Clennett's Lightwood Park.
Oh yeah, no, that's on. Yeah. Channel 2 is in. Unless I've got Kim from the system. My effects in Channel 1. Sorry.
Testing 1, 2, 1, 2 from Clennett's Lightwood Park. Centre code, calling the action.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Okay, thanks. I reckon it's I'm on battery. So we've got 2 games as well. Yeah, on battery. So I think I'll be right. I've got 2 large ones and 1 small one. I might just change put the at half line. Oh, I've got it on the battery pack. I reckon I'll be right. Oh, you'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Thanks, mate.
As Metallica's Enter Sandman is playing both sides into the ground today. Welcome to Clennett's Lightwood Park for round 11 NPL Tasmania action between the Kingborough Lions and the Glenorchy Knights. Tanako calling the action here today, and it's also a special day here at Lightwood Park, celebrating the completion of the stands that you do see in the background, looking very shimiko. Should be a fantastic game today. This is the game that both teams really need to win, but neither team can afford to lose. That's how tight it is at the moment on the NPL Tasmania table. Both sides have had an interesting campaign to start out things, but they really will need to get the 3 points if they want to be up there with South Hobart and Launceston City for their NPL Tasmania title. Just going to run through the team sheets for you today, starting with the home side. Masatoshi Kawano is back in goals, followed by Joe McShane, Greg Downs, Kim Hyeon Min, Maximus Polara, Alex Brown, Noah Mees, Eli Lutner, Emmanuel Ponce, Rowan Pitt and Hugo Swartz. Glenorchy Knights will be lining up with Thomas Diven in goals, followed by Matthew Burikic, James Costello, Andreas Lagos Vaguda, Riley Dillon, Nick Naden, Tommy Walpole into the starters, Jacob Clovier, Zeke Preble, Calvin Pitt and Joel Zemet. Should be a fantastic affair today here at Lightwood Park. Sun is shining, quite literally in our eyes, but we will do our best to call the action as much as we can do. And also a thank you to both sides for providing the team sheets today. We are all set and we are all ready to go. Just going over the benches as well real quickly. Substitutions we'll have for Kingborough Lions, Tristan Galt, followed by Ewan Carrius, Jay Dolliver, Victor Gordon and Jake Hayes. Glenorchy Knights substitutions will have Will Butler, Barry Carrier, Henry Bain, Anthony Mamek and Ludovico Fation. Both sides have just finished their respective huddles. You can feel the tension. These two sides do produce pretty much an almost classic every time they do play. You only got to remember last year's Lacka Seljack Cup final, with Glenorchy Knights winning 3-2 in extra time. What an absolute classic that was. What are we in store for today? Stakes aren't as high, but league football, can't beat it. Alfonso Giusti gets this underway. Lutner sends in a long ball almost immediately. Kingborough right on the attack. It's well blocked already. Warpole already gets his first touch of the day. Verguda. Brown is coming in hard there. McShane just can't keep that one in. Two balls almost on the pitch there. Stephen happy to play out the back. Do have Dylan lurking on the wing. Headed away by Lutner. Well worked there by McShane once again. Verduga played the short option then. Said goes to the playmaker himself, Naden. Well whipped in there by Preble. Few slips in the box. Dylan working his way round. Boxed him well. Still lurking. Fantastic play to Birakic. Birakic sends in the cross. Headed away well there by Lutner. Danger still not averted. Oh, jeez, Lutner went in hard there. Dylan, almost a cheeky look right back at him. Now Naden, right back on the wing. Boxed in 3-on-1. Fantastic defence there by Kingborough. Exactly what they're going to need today. It's Hyeon Ming sends it long. Preble. You get the feeling that this game will just display ruthless aggression. Both sides really do need to win this one if they're going to stay in contention with the top two. Wouldn't say it'd be curtains if one of them wants to lose, but it will make it certainly very hard. There's Kawano. Down to the unit, Polara. Ponce. Nice 1-2 there. Polara coming in hard. Verguda winning the war there. Has rebounded back to Polara. Mies with the switch. Hyeon Min has a steady, has a look up. That's a fantastic save there by Divin early. Good long range there from Kim Hyeon Min. Equally brilliant save there by Divin. It will be a corner. Maximus Polara to take. Delivery is long and wayward. Almost over all the heads. Dylan was just calling out the urgencies there. Nothing doing. Fantastic word there from Warpole. Downs. Sends it long. Mead trying to find the header option over the top. Nothing doing. Just far the distance of Pitt. McShane just takes a vital slip there at the wrong minute. Lovely switch play. Right back down to Polara. Polara sends in the cross. Good vision. Pitt making his way through. Almost a clash of bodies. You could just hear them both just nailing each other. Play does go on. Tommy Warpole. Nowhere to move. Resets to Zemet. Zemet sporting a new haircut as well. It's gone down on the locks. As Dylan faked the switch, happy to go back. Costello has a steady, has a look up, has a think. Naden, well combined, back to Zemet. Zemet down to Birakic. Birakic sends in the cross. It's just past the feet there of Pitt. Good battle there with Verguda and Brown. Zemet, cheeky toe poke. Dylan is trying to find the through ball. Nothing doing. Lions just missing their chance on the counter-attack there. Now Zemet. Naden. Just working his way through like he always does. Birakic. Possible handball. Play goes on. Polara. Well boxed there from Naden. One of the more versatile players in NPL Tasmania, Nick Naden. Work rate excellent in attack. Work rate equally brilliant in defence. So it's heaved long by Kawano. Great to see him racking up the minutes again after his injury from before. Zemet versus Ponce. Ponce doing well. Lutner was forced to go completely wayward. Spirikic pings it right back in. Verduda. Good pressure there from Mies. Burikic has to be careful with his touch. It's being forced back. Can sense a bit of frustration coming from the Knights. No real option presenting. It's Verguda. This is good defence here from Lions. Just waiting for that mistake. Costello wants to jump on his bike. Now Knights will do a switch. Lutner. Good long ball. Only into the feet of Costello. Well taken down as well. It's a good switch, but it's only into the hands of Kwano. As McShane working his way up. Well defended there from Clovier. Well controlled by Mies there on the wing. McShane. Verguda. Looks like he tried to do the switch play to Pitt to get through the midfield. Knights in real no urgency to get things back under. Naden trying to pull out the tricks. Hong Min doing well. Keep him grounded. Mies. Right in the midfield. This is good work here from Kingborough. Brown. He's trying to find Ponce. Nothing doing. Now Zamet. Right on the bike. Lovely turn there. Turn Brown inside out. Can the Knights build something out of this attack? It's a good 1-2 play from Walpole. Just missing the final product. Noah Mies is really pushing in the high press at the moment. It's Costello. Right down to Burikic. Not quite a mismatch between him and Paul Lara. Very similar stature. Costello with a switch. Down to Walpole once again. McShane. Kingborough being boxed in here. Hong Min. It's well controlled. Now McShane. From the former Launceston City. Markman produced. Few half-hearted appeals there. On Rowan Pitt, but nothing doing. Shane just volleys that one up in the air. Pitt is coming in support. Clovier brings it back into play well. Walpole. Swartz. Like the mane of a Kingborough lion. Can't miss a hairstyle like that. Walpole pulling out the tricks once again. It's well defended. In fact, it's gone all the way on the light top par roof. Brought back in. Naden. It's good defence there from McShane. Pushing him right back. Zamet. Now switching at the wing. Naden. Just trying to bustle his way through. Zamet takes a shot. Well blocked there from McShane. Pitt. Good switch down to Ponce. Ponce might have tried to get on his bike a bit too quick there. Sends it right back in to the midfield. Real volleyball at the moment. No one wants to bring it down. Ponce finally brings it back down to feet. Lutner. Lutner with a fake. Eventually sends it long, but no one there in the direction. Good work there from Pitt. Now working up the wing once again. Preble. Nice caught offside. A few appeals coming at the referee there, Alfonso Giusti. Alfonso loves the banter, always happy to give it back. As you do here, Knights coach Brian Murphy just telling them just to settle down a bit, lads. Don't let the emotions get the better of you. Zemet heaves that ball long. McShane. Right to the feet of Mees. Ball goes out for a throw in. Cheeky foot there by Polara, but he gets clobbered right in the face. Goodness me, he just laughed that off like it was nothing. It's now Burkic, right on the tail. That's a clumsy pass. It's a bit of confusion about whose ball that was. Does go the way of Glenorchy Knights. Burkic. Good control there from Dylan. Dylan was trying to find the cheeky free ball, nothing doing. Heaves long there from Downs. Trying to find Noah Mees. Mees trying to use his stature, work his way around. Lexi goes short. Ponce. Probably should have worked up the wing. Well controlled there from Polara. But it's right into the feet of Dylan. Now Burkic. Vaguda. It's now Naden. It's good control there from Warpole. Good save there from Kwano. Well headed once again by Clovier. It's Pitt. Both sets players both being really pushed back at the moment. No real room for the attack. What can Polara produce? Once again being pushed. Swartz. Swartz sends it long. Mees coming out to meet Diven. Diven just heaves it right back to Kwano. Just on the 15-minute mark here at the moment. Still 0-0. Polara did well to keep it in. Ponce trying to work his way past Vaguda. Vaguda winning the battle on that front. Good link-up play there from Zemet. Dylan. Switches it to Naden. Vaguda. Naden does have the long shot in his back pocket if he wants it. Likes to do the team play. Ponce. Tried to do the switch to Mees. Just went over the head once again. As Clovier's now just being pushed back. you just get the feeling both sides just wanted to strike on that counter-attack. Hasn't really been the side that's really on top at the moment. Both sides are still feeling each other out. It's Preble. It's taken out well there. Pitt. Now coming out the wing is Downs. Meets the feet of Mees. Mees does well to bring it down. Takes a deflection right into the hands of Diven. Zamet goes for a stroll. Try to find Pitt. Well brought down there from Warpole. Now switches to Costello. Strolls right past Mees. Has a look up. Might go himself. Elects to go to Dylan. Dylan does have Burikic in support. Sends in the cross. Well headed away. Mees. Verguda letting him know he's right there. Ponce right on his bike. Has won himself a free kick. This will be Lutton, the captain, to take. Sends it as far as he possibly can. Headed well by Mees. Brown. Not afraid to let his stature get the better of him. This Pitt was just being pushed right into the barricade. Lupner. Down to Ponce. Plaro and Lupner now linking up. Swartz. Can only get as far as Burikic. Lyons is happy to pass around the back. Wait for the option to present itself. Palara. Lupner. 1-2 nearly works with Palara. Ponce right there to pick up the pieces. Good free ball there from Palara right down to Ponce. Ponce did get taken out there. Has won himself another free kick, this time in a more dangerous position. Really got clobbered there with Andreas Lagos Vaguda. Both players are down at the moment. As Afonso Giusti is just calling out for the medical. So we see physiotherapist Rowan Gillen coming out just to make sure things are okay. Gillen, a former NPL Lions keeper in his own right for Kingborough. Great to see him still involved with the club. Ponce is walking off the field. Walking gingerly. Lions will be with 10 for the time being as we see the magic spray being applied to Ponce. And the blowhorns from the so-called Lycra Ultras. Laguda. Sent long by Downs. It's a good ball. Lupner. Ball just bounced away. Snap kick. Not a bad attempt at all. Just wide. Sponsor now re-entered the field. Lions back to 11v11. Good to see him recover so quickly. Stiven sends it right over the head of Pitt. Pitt still working up hard. Good workhorse right up that wing. Back to Naden. Naden. Low-Griven. So boxed off there. From Lutler and from Downs. Long throwing comes into the box. Headed by McShane. Danger not yet cleared. Done eventually by Lutner. Clovier. Then back to Naden. Now Clovier will take the throw. Doesn't go short. Lets to go to Naden. Delivery is not what he would have liked. Very uncharacteristic, if you might say. It's Kwano. Gets it right into the midfield. Mees. Pretty much used his elbow on that front. Bring it down. Now Knights right back on the counter. Warpole. Still working through Tommy Warpole. Oh, Warpole just had that switch. Pitt was there lurking. Was well defended, but it will be a corner for the Knights. Pure Lions captain Eli Lupner barking out the instructions. Dylan, a couple of bundles in the bodies there. Naden was driven well. No one doing, unfortunately. Warpole now being pushed right back. Delivery not what Diven would have liked. Bit of a shank off the boot. Has worked off well though. Clovier switches out to Dylan. Dylan initially was on the left, now he's on the right. He's just trying to dart his way past Swartz, nothing doing. Both sides a bit more settled into the game now. Kawano. Headed by Mees. Almost a mismatch any time you're against Mees. Such a tall, statured player. There's Downs. Just gets clobbered there. Almost hit a 360 on his spin. Not too sure if it was intentional, but it was certainly theoretic. Lupner. Goes for a stroll. Still going Lupner. Push back to Polara. Also hear the explicitives from the Lions captain telling him to move. We're not going to repeat the other words he used. Equally hear the same frustration coming out of Manuel Ponce. It's going to be testy out there. Both sides desperate to get the 3 points today. Keep their top 2 aspirations alive and maybe their title hopes. Lupner. Good switch to Ponce. Headed well there by Burikic. Dillon. Did well to bring that down. Vaguda. Costello. Trying to find Burikic just straight over. Yeah, we're certainly not going to repeat that. Naden. Palara. Looks like he's trying to gain a bit more ground. Goes to Ponce. Burikic doing well. Vaguda. Dillon. Dillon, fantastic turn. Definitely one in his playbook that we do see time and time again. Naden, equally the same. Vaguda. Now back to Naden. Naden sends it up to Dillon. Dillon rushing to keep it in. Has done well. Dillon's trying to work his way through. Dillon. Warpal was just pushing in. Naden. Was a good switch, but there was no one there. Zamet. Now right on his bike. Ran right into the corner flag for his efforts. I have to say, it's been a pretty cagey half an hour of NPL football. Shane. Lets that one go out for a throw-in. Sun is glaring down at Lightwood Park. Pitt has the switch if he does want it. Tries to find Ponce. Burikic, fantastic work to get around him there. Really clever stuff. Lupner was taken out there in the process by Pitt. Play does go on. Burikic. Trying to find the head of Warpole. Cleared away there by Schwartz. Naden. It's Clovier. Clovier sends it right in. Trying to find Zamet. It's only into the hands there. Kawano. Kawano. Sees Ponce making the run. Has to stay on side. Bit of a tease. Bit of a fink. Bit of a cheeky pass down to Brown. Brown. Brilliant pass into Ponce. Ponce just missing the target on that one. Good link-up play there by Kingborough. So we know me say it's coming, it's coming. Perhaps he knows something that we don't know. Certainly been one of the more involved in the action today. As the horns blare over Lightwood. Heaved along by Lupner. Divin has committed himself. Happily walks back. It's Preble. Tries to send in the long ball. down to Warpole. Zamet, just letting that one get away from him there. Brown, good interception. Good header there from Pitt. Downs. Sorry, Mees, my apologies. It was a real 50-50 there. Half-hearted the Pils. Into the hands of Diven. Turf is proving a bit slippery out there. So we now hear the harmonicas being played in the background. It's unique. We'll give the Lightwood Ultras that. Perhaps it might stir the Lions on to get the opener. It's Clovier. Brings it down to Naden. Naden. Tried a cheeky through ball. Was blocked by Schwartz. Mees coming in for support. Brown. Now Ponce. Kim Hyun Min. Good work here from Kingborough. Palara. Right on his bike. Hyun Min. Pitt. Palara just getting away from him at the final touch. Palara will take the throw in. Will they go to a long option? Maybe try to find the tall timber of Mees. Delivery is definitely wayward. It's only into the head there of Burakic. Hyun Min sends it in. Lupner! Opener! Has been scored by the captain. Good combination there play by the Kingborough Lions. And it is Eli Lupner who gets the opener. Game really needed a goal and they finally got it. 1-0 to the home side. As horns and harmonicas alight echo around the ground. So these are the times when championship contender sides are tested. Down 1-0 away from home. What can the NPL champions produce? Naden looking for an immediate response. He's trying to stroll his way through. Burakic takes it out from the wing. Very far out indeed. Somehow it did make the ground. It's Dylan. Good tackle there from the goal scorer, Lupner. Palara, Kim, Pitt, Palara, bit of a side kick there, Zamet, good control there from Pitt. Palara copped an elbow right into the chest. Wouldn't say he laughed it off, but he somewhat smiled after it. Naden, heaved along by Palara, only into Preble. Preble had a look up. Looked like he fancied the shot. Likes to go to Naden instead. Naden, it's just wide. Kawano. Sends it right to the right of screen. Clovier. Downs. It's given away free. See John Fennick, Lions coach, giving out the direction in the background. Zammit. Push back to Diven. Heaved long by Preble. Only into the head of Swartz. Kim resets to Lupner. Lupner did well to control it, but he could only boot it right in too. Referee Alfonso Giusti. And with the new introduction of that rule, when the referee does take contact, drop ball follows. Zeke Preble. Clovia. Verguda coming in support. Now has won the ball. Preble. Warpole. Tried to go right on his mark there. Has done well to win the free kick. No one particularly keen to take the kick. Looks like it will be Zammit. Warpole. Busting his way down that wing. Did well initially. Just missing the final product. Guano. Delivery is a little wayward. Headed well there by Mees. Trying to link up with Brown. Hyun Min. Side boot connection. Has worked. Pitt. Has Polara in support. Still going through Pitt. Pitt. Bit of a slip. Play does go on. Bit of confusion. Dylan. He won't care. Verguda. He committed himself to that challenge. Could hear the bodies knock. Play goes on. Polara to Pitt. Pitt sends in the cross. Clovia. Did well to ground it. Ponce. Ponce pushes back to Downs. Downs turnover. Naden. It's initially in control. Ponce. Tried to switch. Could only get into Costello. It's well worked there from Zammit. Good challenge from Downs. Starting to heat up a little bit. Swartz. Hyun-min. Was a good idea, but Burikic read it like a book. Now bustling down the wing is Burikic. Burikic just trying to get past Polara. Nothing doing. Hyun-min. Reset. Pitt. All the room to move if he wants it. Goes to Brown. Brown committed himself well. Just couldn't get the final product. Naden. Combination play with Pitt. Now Burikic. It's well cleared away there from Downs. Will be a Knights corner. Knights hold on. Sorry, if Lions hold on for the win today, they will see them travel up to third. It's cleared away from Quano well. Now Polara. Happy to go for a stroll. Switches it to Ponce. Good delivery. Ponce does well to bring it down. Does have support if he wants it. Does find it. Down to Polara. Caught offside. Polara contested it with the AR, but the AR happily nodded back. So Now Naden. Going to have to be one of the real leaders to get the Knights back into this one. Attempted switch could only go into Palara. Hyun-min. Pitt. Switched wings with Pons at the moment. Good work there from Burikic. He has done well with his interceptions today. Delivery on that front. Not what he would have liked though. Palara. Get to Hyun-min. Downs resets it to McShane. Ponce. Made it a bit more difficult for himself there. Hyun-min to Palara. Try the 1-2 to get the combination. Nothing doing. Swartz. Shane. Good 1-2 there from Brown. Shane working his way up well. Ball just getting away there from the Lions. Clovia throws it long and hard. Naden clears it down the Pitt. Pitt tried to get around Swartz there, nothing doing. Good defence. Clovia's just trying to gain a bit of ground. Caught out by the referee. Mees. Looked like he wanted to go for himself. Team play. Initiated instead. Brown. Tried the back heel. Ponce. Was defended well from the Knights. Sent long by Clovia. Schwartz. In a real tussle there of Warpole. Clovia can only get into the feet of Downs. Not still gaining the ground though. Clovia sent it right back to Naden. Naden linking up with Dylan. Ball just slipping away from him there. Pitt tried to cover up. Mistake, but nothing could happen out of it, unfortunately. If you're a Knights fan. Good block there from Verguda. Cleared long by Schwartz. Clovia almost took out Ponce's head there. Mees. Tried to go for a stroll. Birikic once again. Deception very well. Clovia. Can only send it into Hyun-min. Costello. Pitt. Sends in a good through ball down to Zamet. Good challenge there from Hyun-min. Hyun-min trying to get the second. Has given away a free kick though. Bit of a shake of the finger to the referee. Can the Knights get the equaliser for the half-time whistle? Zamet sends it in. Head away from Pitt. It's well clear there from Kingborough. Pons trying to get around Burikic. Pons has given away a free. It's a real chance for the counter-attack there for Lions. A few protests coming from the Lions bench. Lupner Going to get as far as Costello. Lutton with his second attempt. Down to Hyun-min, and that is half-time here at Clennett's Lightwood Park. Home side with the slender 1-0 lead. It's been a pretty cagey first half, to be fair. Both sides were just trying to fill themselves out. Finally had the breakthrough through the Lions captain, Eli Lutner, with a fantastic header. Will the NPL champions find their way back into this one? They need to win if they're going to stay in top 2 contention for season 2025. For now, though, Kingborough Lions 1, Glenorchy Knights 0. We'll see you again in just a few moments.
All great eras leave a legacy. In this golden age of peak chicken, that legacy is crumbs. McWings are here at Macca's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You say you love McMuffins so much. And yet, you choose McCafe's delicious new blend first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All great eras leave a legacy. In this golden age of peak chicken, that legacy is crumbs. McWings are here at Macca's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You say you love McMuffins so much. And yet, you choose McCafe's delicious new blend first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All great eras leave a legacy. In this golden age of peak chicken, that legacy is crumbs. McWings are here at Macca's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You say you love McMuffins so much. And yet, you choose McCafe's delicious new blend first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back to Glenelg's Lightwood Park for NPL Tasmania action between Kingborough Lions and Glenorchy Knights. Tanako calling the action with the Lions with the slenderest of leads. 1-0 over the Knights. You wouldn't say it's been very end-to-end. You wouldn't say it's been... There's not really many words really to describe it. It's been a very cagey 45 minutes of football. So let's see what the next 45 will bring. Can the NPL champions work their way back into it? Keep their season somewhat alive? Will it be the upstart Kingborough Lions, who will sit pretty in third? So many stories that could be told. We're back underway. It's Collier. Warpole. Sun is still glaring down on us. Preble. Zamet resets. It's Preble. Now Zamet. Looks like he wanted to go for a stroll. It's boxed in well. Verguda. Preble. And then the Clovier. Clovier links up with Warpole. Warpole's definitely going to have to be one of the danger men for the Knights if they're going to work their way back into this one. He loves the moment. He loves the goals when it's needed the most. There's Brown to Kim. Mees. Push back to McShane. Swartz. Brown. It's Pitt. Bit of a looping ball. He's trying to find Mees. Zamet happily gets the rebound on that one. Mees with the recovery though. Now coming up the wing is Ponce. Ponce is trying to dance his way through. Sends it back to Hyun-min. Downs. Low driven to Pitt. McShane. Looks like he wanted to go a bit more of a run. Had to go back. Mees. What's being held? Play goes on. It's Naden. Fires it long. It's Lupner. The Horns have once again resumed in the second half. And the Lions' active support. Naden. Zamet. Now Naden. Kind of going to the feet there at Downs. He wants to pick up those pieces though. McShane. Had good pressure there from Warpole. Oh, jeez, that ball got away there from Swartz. Kawano right there to pick up those pieces. Quite literally, that could have been very dangerous. It's Mees. Brings it back down to boot well. Pitt. Can't go as far as Naden. Downs. Right there for the rebound. Now Pitt. Verguda did come in for the pressure. Costello resets the push. Zamet tried to find Warpole on the wing, nothing doing. Clovier. Warpole just trying to link up once again. Ball just slides past referee there. Hyun-min now to down the Ponce. Ponce once again trying to weave through the traffic. Verguda. Does have Warpole on the wing. Has utilised that option. It's Tommy Warpole. Has a bit of a look up. Dribbles around. Oh, jeez, that was close. Good danger signs there from the Knights. Mentioned it before. Warpole's definitely going to be one of the weapons. The Knights are going to come back in this one, and he just utilised that to near perfection. Darted his way down that box. Shot was just wide. Just shows the intent that the Knights will not go down without the fight. Squano favours that right wing once again. Trying to find the head of Mees. Trying to find Naden. Valara, bit of a fake on the throw. Eventually brings it back in. Mees. Right back down to Boot. Brown. Ponce. Now Alex Brown once again. Well pushed off once again from the Knights' defence. Preble certainly has been busy in that back line. It's Palara. Brown. Hyun-min. Cleared well there by from Clovier. Kim brings it right back up. Clovier went for the looping header. Right into the back there of Ponce. Half-hearted appeals to send him off. Not too sure if it was that much of an infringement. Nevertheless, Lions have won a free kick. Can they conjure a 2-0 buffer out of this one? Bit between Downs, Brown and Palara. Palara, he's been sent away. Looked like he wanted to have a shot, but it will be Greg Downs to take. Has done well to win a corner. Will be Maximus Palara to take. Sends it in. Over the head there is Swartz. Ponce. Trying to find the rebound. Naden heaved it as long as he possibly could. Good switch there from Downs. Now Ponce. Trying to work his way through. Ponce! Lovely goal there. Did well to weave his way through the traffic. Fantastic shot right into the bottom right. Lions do have the 2-0 lead. Quite a bit stunned by that goal. That pretty much came out of nothing. So the Lions do have the most dangerous lead in football, 2-0. Now we really will see what the Knights are made of in this last half. Lovely finish there from Ponce. Palara. Swartz. Right down to McShane. Pitt. McShane. Doing well to link up with the 1-2 there. Just missing the final touch on that one. Burikic. Like a steam train pushing his way through, knowing the urgency that the Knights need to get back into this one. Burikic sends in the cross. Slip from McShane. That could prove vital. Warpole now. It's his first opportunity. Can he convert the second? Being boxed in all the way back there from Joe McShane. Well defended from McShane. Clovier brings it right back in. Naden just tried to get the attacking right back happening. Nothing doing. Mees. Swartz just went past Pitt. So it will be a substitution for the Glenorchy Knights, with Calvin Pitt being withdrawn. And it is Anthony Mamek taking the field. It's Costello. Trying to inspire his team to get back into this one. Brown sends in a lovely ball down to Pitt. Pitt all the room to move if he wants it. Clovier's right on his back. Does well, Pitt. It's just over the bar. Lions did well to build up that play. Zamet. Clovier, all alone. To Warpole. Mamek, already with his first touch on the ball. Good work there from McShane. Pitt. Slip there from Mamek. Could prove costly. Hyun Min. Now to Polara. Pontus waiting. But Birikic was lurking. Good defence there from the Knights. It's Polara. Hyun Min. Now Birikic, no real options presenting. The pass did prove it. Mamek. And a real challenge there with Polara. A few loud appeals after that one. Possibly seeking a booking. But the Lions have won a free kick. I have to say 3-0 would definitely be the nail in the coffin. What can Maximus Polara produce? Sends it in. It's only into the hands there of Diven. Diven sends it right back into midfield. Polara. Right into the head. Ponce pretty much danced that way and almost down the tunnel to keep that one in. I suppose we can't say anything bad about his dancing feet because he used the dancing feet to get that goal. It's a lovely finish into the bottom right. Zamet. Contest there with Brown. Brown doing well to recover. Ponce. Right on the money. Can only send it into the head there. Clovier. Downs. Clovier sends it long. Swartz. Had all the time in the world to bring that one down. Lupner. Now Polara. Sends it in. Pitt. He almost had a slip there. Sends it across to Brown. Brown deflection. It's in the hands there of Diven. Came right off the back there of Preble. That could have been disaster for the Knights. Now Preble can only get it right into the feet there of Downs. Lions will happily take every opportunity if that happens. Turnovers can prove costly. It's Kawano. Low driven into Hyun Min. And Polara working his way up the wing. Has done well with the switch down to Pitt. Pitt was caught offside. It's good vision from Polara. Switching wings there with Pitt. It's Mamek. Trying to push his way through. Dylan. Ball's getting away from him on that front. Mamek. Sent long there from Preble. And into the head there of McShane. McShane with the main. Zamet. Verguda. Knights is trying to build something here. Preble. Now back to Dylan. He could definitely be the man to inspire them. Mamek. Oh, Mamek just with the final delivery. They were building nicely there, the Knights. Walpole was there lurking. Just under half an hour to go here. Lightwood Park, home side, with the 2-0 lead. It's going to be a big ask for the Knights to come back into this one. Still plenty of time, still plenty of football to be played. Almost trying to save their season today as Zamet has a look around. No real options coming up. Mamic was elbowed there. Play does go on. Probably could have been a free. Body to body, says the referee. Pitt was taken down. Did well to recover. Hyun Min. Now Palara. Palara sends in the free ball well. Ponce was just pushed right to the crown there from Birakic. You can't do that, son. And has earned himself the yellow ticket. Almost a la AFL. That was just a straight push in the back. No attempt for the ball. So it will be Alex Brown to take. Can he produce to kill a blow? Will he try to find Mees? Mees! Oh, it's just over. Wouldn't call it a commentator's curse. Certainly close to that. Mamic almost got absolutely clipped there from Downs. Play goes on. Cheeky through ball down the Warpole. Warpole just can't keep it in. This is what the Knights are just going to have to build. Build on every counter-attack. Anytime, get that turnover. Push through. Oh, jeez, Mamic is absolutely clobbered into Hyun there. Looks like Alfonso might come back to that one. Downs. Lara pushed back to Kawano. Big jump there from Vaguda over the tall stature there of Mees. There will be a substitution coming from the Kingborough Lions. And also from the Glenorchy Knights with Joel Zamet being withdrawn. That is a very interesting choice. With Barry Carrier coming on. It looks like it will be the goal scorer, Emmanuel Ponce, to be withdrawn. Getting a few claps of applause there. So there's Victor Gordon coming on in his place. Almost nearly involved in the action immediately. Real pressure right on Diven. Diven with a bit of a ground grabber throw. Mamic now pushing his way up down to Warpole. Warpole, and he ran into the brick wall of Swartz. Sent long from Clothier. Headed away there from Lutler. Pitt. Carrier. Right on the ball already. Mamic tried to find the free ball. Geez, Downs had to do a bit of aerobics to get down to that one. Almost turned inside out. Clothier. Naden. Push back once again, but has done well. Just gets past Carrier there. Hyun Min. Slips through for Guda. Hyun Min committed himself to that challenge. Naden. Flag has gone up. There's good intent now coming from the Knights. Perhaps slowly building for that comeback. They are one of those sides that you just don't know when they're out and buried. Somehow do find a way. Will today be one of those days? It's Kawano. Sends it long, Verguda. Lions now recover. Heaved long there from Hyun Min. Gordon. It's just pushed out of the way there from Clovier. Ball to Sales. Over the head there of McShane and Mamich. And it is a free kick to the Knights. Normally we say a few appeals after that, but there was a lot of appeal coming there. This time from Hugo Swartz. So it will be Riley Dillon to take. You wouldn't write him off shooting out from this range. What can he produce? Dillon sends it in. It's only over the head there of Naden. Head of the way there from Downs. Now Palara. Palara does well to keep it in. Gordon. Now right on his bike. Try and push his way back to Spirikic. Spirikic is on a yellow card. Has to be careful. Does well to regain possession. It's Costello. No real options presenting for the Knights. The hopeful long ball is the one that they decide. Gordon heads it back to Downs. Downs is getting that one away, unfortunately. Clovier. Well controlled there from Downs. Mamich. Now Carrier. Carrier. Slips over just at the final moment. Brown. Taken out there from Verguda. Slips and slides all over the place at the moment. Dillon. Jurikic just couldn't keep that one in, much to the jeers of the crowd. So the wind is now starting to blow down at Lightwood. Could that prove a factor? Palara. Pitt. Did well to work his way around Dillon. Dillon player not easily beat. Brown. Lupner. Right back to Pitt. Tried the 1-2 there for Hyun-Min. Hyun-Min just getting the final delivery, just a bit mixed up. There's Birikic. Now the Gouda. Sent long from Preble. Preble told to go back. As we do see, the Lightwood Ultras have now made their way behind the goals, moving from the grandstand. The flags are out, and they've even got a Together United sign out. New addition. Back to the action. Clovier. Only right into the feet there of Gordon. Gordon pushing up through the wing. Wants to take on Clovier. Clovier doing well to win that one. Now Mamich. Cheeky step down the Carrier. Clovier now sends it long. Warpole. Looked like he almost waited for that. He wanted him to turn. Oh, he's turned him inside out. He turned out Lubner inside out. Naden, he has scored, but the flag has gone up. Oh, goodness me. That could have been the goal, just to jumpstart things for the Knights. It's a really good build-up from Glenorchy, just caught by the flag. It's under 20 minutes to go here. Lions still with the 2-0 lead. Vaguda try to take down the tall timber of Mees. Mees doing well to win that one. Good switch there from Downs. Now down to Pollara. Pollara pushed back to Lupner. Right into the feet of Costello. Birikic. Knights is trying to conjure something. Right into the hands there of Divin. Down to Mamic. All the room to move if he wants to burn. Elects not to do so. Instead turns Gordon inside out. Downs almost doing an AFL shepherding in the middle. This referee has just spotted a player down so he can receive treatment. Kim Hong-Ying just walking very gingerly after that challenge. Subs are warming up. Might see a change. And it looks like we just might see that. Looks like the Lions very hesitant to take that risk. Keep Kim Hong-Ying on. He's just currently receiving the treatment. We'll keep our eyes on that. Birikic brings it back. Well combined there from Dylan. Now Birikic, carrier. Good link up here from the Knights. Birikic almost got taken out. Possible sign for a foul. Nothing doing. Have to say, I do agree with Birikic's appeal. I would have thought they would have been brought back. Nevertheless, just been one of those days. A couple of decisions has not gone their way. Goal given offside. Still plenty of time. So we'll see Kim Hong-Ying being withdrawn. And Jade Dolliver entering the fray. As Masatoshi Kawano heaves it long. Mees almost lost it there with his header. Dylan is trying to dart his way through once again. Heaved along there from Lupner. The horns once again coming out, perhaps trying to interrupt the Knights' build at play. Mamic linking well here with Warpole. Warpole did have carrier and support. Lets it go to the middle of Naden. Not a bad option in that front. Straight through the feet though of Dylan. Dylan doing well, using his body. Does have Naden in support. Lets it go to Warpole. Warpole with the initial fake. It is Mamic. Mamic pushed back. Mees was there lurking, waiting for it. Now Gordon. Gordon versus Verguda. Verguda just not getting the pass, but it looks like it might have played into the favour. It's Noah Mees to put the final nail on the coffin. No, it's just wide. There will be another substitution taking place for the Lions, with Tristan Galt coming on in favour of Rowan Pitt, who has been withdrawn. Great shift from him today. Everybody getting a bit of legs out there. Burikic. Laguda. Costello. Right down to Collier. Does well to bring it down. Mamic. You can feel the desperation now coming out of the Knights. Gordon committed himself to the challenge. Play goes on. Warpole trying to have a steady. Works through. Dylan. It's only into the hands there of Kawano. It's a good build there from the Knights. Delivery just not what a Dylan would have liked. Time slowly beginning to run out. It's Mees. Does well with through ball. Trying to find Gordon. Clovier did well to box him in. That is without doubt the most half-hearted appeals I've seen for a penalty from the fans behind the goals, asking for Gordon to go to the spot. Which is any reason why the referee has completely waved it away. It will be Victor Gordon to take. What can the substitute produce? Sends in the signal. Oh, jeez, it might have bundled in. Lutner, just a bit unlucky there, unfortunately. Slips and slides from Carrier and from Warpole. Verguda now sends it long up to Dylan. This is where the Knights can be dangerous. Dylan, it's well defended there from Downs. It's Palara pushing his way along. Carrier back down to Burikic. Burikic has worked hard today. It's just been one of those days for the away side. Perhaps the atmosphere just starting to get into their ears a little bit. So will be a substitution taking place for the Knights. As it is Zeke Preble being withdrawn. Good shift from him today. With Henry Bain coming on. Mamic has Warpole on support. Elects to go himself. Still Anthony Mamic. Passes to Carrier. Good defence there from Kingborough. Downs. Put the exclamation mark on it. Mees was committed there from Costello. Play goes on. Clovier. Now you feel the intensity starting to lift just a little bit more. Knights are practically fighting for their season here. Warpole. Naden. Player down at the moment here for Lions. A play has gone on. I believe it's Alex Brown that is down. Ball comes in. Knights could score off this. It's Carrier. It's nearly slipped in. Goodness me. Quano can count his lucky stars on that. It was almost a slip over the ball, but then it was a slip in the hands. As Victor Gordon is now receiving treatment. My apologies, it was not Alex Brown. Can get those two hairstyles a bit confused sometimes. Both sides take quick advantage of the water break. Gordon just holding his chest a little bit, perhaps a bit winded. It's physiotherapist Ryan Gillam giving me all clear to go back on, I reckon. It's Kwano. Sends it long, right down to Mees. Certainly been a favoured direction today. Brown. Doing very well. Galt. Velguda was right there for the challenge. Brown coming in support. He's boxed in, but he has done brilliantly. Galt. Now Mees to put the final nail on the coffin. And the nail is well and truly in. Great work there from the Kingborough Lions. Noah Mees gets the 3-0. Had to say that is game, set, match. Anyway, you look at it. Home side looks like they are set for those 3 points. Has been a bit of a scrappy affair, but Lions just been that little bit better. What is that going to mean for the 9th season? They will slip down to 4th. With Launceston City and Devonport still to play, could make that ladder very interesting indeed. This has been a real blow to their title hopes today. Palara trying to jig his way through. Naden not too happy with the call. So it will be Maximus Palara to take. Heaves it long. Running into the head of Mamich. Downs. Does well to find Gordon. Does very well now, Gordon. Working his way past Clovier. Clovier committed himself. Headed away from Costello. Now Naden. Naden went to step down to Burakic. Burakic. Costello just heaves it long once again. Bit of a push in the back there. Nothing doing. Mamich, good control. Warpole, possibly taken down. Yes, he has won a free kick. Slice of cheese earned for that man, Otto Swartz. Lots of appeals coming out of that one. Bit of a 50-50 to be fair, but this could give the Knights possibly a consolation. Dylan is in a more favoured position now. Last free kick he was pretty far out. It looks like Naden standing over it as well. Naden perhaps with the final word of inspiration. Up steps Dylan. Dylan, it's into the wall once again. Dylan tried to find the rebound, nothing doing. Now Gordon has a look around. He has all the room to move if he wants it. Dylan was right on. He's back. He went right back to say sorry, mate, but he still gets a slice of cheese anyway. Oh, there's characters in Tasmanian football, and there's Riley Dillon, who's right on that list. As Lupner sends it long, trying to find Mees. Straight into the back there was Diven. He came tumbling down. That could have been very, very bad. Both players have shrugged it off, but goodness, he was launched. Divin coming off a bit worse for wear than Mees. Generally the two tallest players out there on the pitch today. That's Clovier. Has a look up, trying to find any option possible. Just heaves it as far as he possibly can. Headed away from Lupner. Good work there from Schwartz. Right into the back there of Joe McShane. Warpole. Just trying to work his way down that wing. But he met the main himself, Otto Schwartz. Mamich. Clovier sends it in. Headed away. Brown sends it right to the commentary direction. Clovier sends it long to Warpole. Warpole had Downs right on his back. Quite literally. Warpole not wanting to take the throw, gives it to Clovier. Clovier goes short. Naden now in support. Sends in a sidestep. Verguda. It's well worked. Once again there from Dolliver. Now Mees works his way down to Gordon. Gordon is on a tight angle, but he favours the shot. It's just wide. Goodness, that would have been a very nice finish. Perhaps the pressure there from Clovier just put him off. It's very good work. Has done well to win a corner though. Brown goes short. Pollara. Will he fancy the shot in the back pocket? He does go for it. It's a good save there from Divin. Well cleared away. Headed well by Warpole. Still trying to chase that rebound. Still pushing his way along. Work rate for Tommy Warpole is just second to none. Still working his way down. Pollara skiing away from him on that time. Brown. Fantastic switch once again. Now coming through is Galt. Galt has a look up, tries to find the curve. Delivery is not what he would have liked on that time. Not bad build from Lions. As now Mamich. Knights will feel that desperation. They need 3 goals. Carrier has won a free kick. Taken quickly. Costello sends it right into the mixer. Dylan. Guano has done well. Calls for urgency. Mees. Now to switching on the right wing. Verguda came in support to help out Naden. Naden doing well to recover. Mees wanting that ball back. Has given away a free in the process. Costello sends it long. Header Schwartz. Dylan. It's well worked once again, this time from Dolliver. He has made an impact off the bench. Still Dolliver. Mees. Back to Dolliver. Dolliver, good control. It's Jay Dolliver. Oh, he's trying to find Gordon. The two subs combined. Still Gordon. Gordon can still get a deflection. Cleared away there from Clovier. Pollara had to take a step back. Now Bain. Bain's definitely the tall timber working his way down past Pollara. Was Eli Lupner coming into the support. Has paid off. Centre ball trying to find Mees once again. Tiverton will happily retain that one. Well, you can't say not to be too happy about today's performance. Just has not been their day Mamic. Good link up there with Walpole. Mamic with the switch. Down to Bain. Bain down to Birakic. Birakic does like the shot on the backside of the foot. It's just over the bar. The shots off target certainly starting to tally up for the Knights. So we are now into stoppage time. Squano sends it long. Mees still hungry for more. Clothier. Mees. Gordon was appealing for anything to go his way. Didn't, unfortunately. Now Carrier trying to push up. Now down to Mamic. Mamic, good control. Downs, equally brilliant. McShane cleared from Swartz. Gordon went right into Clothier there. McShane. Mamic. McShane pretty much taken out there. Good to see the sportsmanship already though. It's almost immediate actually. Hands are right there to get back up. Good to see. Birakic now down to Dylan. Dylan sends it in to Mamic. Mamic did take an initial slide just at the final moment there. It's cliche, but it really has been just one of those days for the away side. Verguda to Naden. Now Dylan. Verguda to Clothier. Clothier sends it in. It's over the head of Warpole. Headed away from Lupner. Cries of handball, but they're given the offside instead. Oh, goodness. It just can't be written today. Oh, jeez, Kawano took a hell of a slip there. He really hit the deck hard. Oliver does well to head in the air. Polara. Clothier. No real options, unfortunately. Naden. Carrier. Ball just looping over Gordon. It's almost between Mees and Gordon, who wanted to commit it. Mees did very well with the through ball. It's Victor Gordon. Pushed off well there from Warpole. Warpole just working his way down once again. But Warpole takes a slip just at the final step. Gordon earns himself a yellow ticket. Tommy Warpole certainly not happy with the decision. Limping off after that one. Substitution Gordon earning a slice of cheese. Clothier back to Verguda. Verguda sends it right into the mixer. Headed well there, but it's just into the hands once again of Kawano. That will just about be curtains at Lightwood Park. Referee Alfonso Giusti checking his watch. Can't be too much time left. There's now Gold bustling his way down that wing. Goodness, there's been a lot of slips today. Gordon, can he pick up the pieces? No. Mees, can he get a brace to finish? No, it's straight into the hands of Diven. There's Naden. Dylan. Fantastic vision there from Dylan. Mamic now working his way up. Can they get a consolation for their efforts today? It's Tommy Warpole. Well defended there from Downs. Great vision there from Dylan just to find that wing. Mamic, he has done well off the bench today. Fortunately, Knights' efforts just aren't showing on the scoreboard. Can they get a consolation? It will be Barry Carrier to take. Delivery is not what he would have liked. Mees will happily clear that one away. Caro brings it back to Burakic. Burakic looked like he had the fake. Now he sends in the ball. It's over the head of Swartz. It is Lupner who clears it away. Still hear the instructions being called out from the Lions. They want to keep their clean sheet. This Carrier sends it in. Kwano does well to save that one. And that is full time at Lightwood Park. The home side walking away with the 3 points with 3 goals to boot. Lions just too good on the day. Knights did do well to work their way back into this one. Fortunately, they will walk away with no points to show for it. It's a great opener from Eli Lupner to get the header. Lovely finish there from Ponce. And then Mees with the icing on the Lions' cake. That will do us here from down at the Den. Today's result was the Kingborough Lions 3, Glenorchy Knights 0. Tenaco calling the action. We will see you again next time.